Good evening. You're watching CNN News 18. I'm Anand. Time for News Blitz, a wrap of all the top stories of this day. Starting with Odisha, due to strong currents in River Mahanadi, a boat ferrying around 70 passengers was reportedly washed away in Odisha's Mahakalapada. The Marine Police and Odisha Fire Service teams rushed to the spot and started the rescue operation. As per the rescue team, the boat was washed away 4 to 5 kilometers towards the sea. All the passengers are safe now. Bridge over the Chakki Darya in Punjab's Pathankot district was closed due to strong flow of water. The traffic has been diverted and the police is stopping people from moving ahead. The weather department has predicted widespread light to moderate rainfall with a thunderstorm and lightning in Punjab for tomorrow. Rescue operation was done by SDRF for people trapped in a resort after water increased due to heavy rains in Uttarakhand's Pauri Garhwal. The resort is very close to a hill and the water of the rainy drain was also increasing continuously. All the connectivity has been broken and restoration work is currently underway.
जैसे हमें बटालियन स्तर से सूचना मिली कि मोहन चट्टी जहाँ पे कि 2 रिजॉर्ट शिवविला जो कि आप पीछे देख पा रहे हैं शिवविला और अरण्य जहाँ पे कि 13 फीमेल 13 मेल और 3 बच्चे फंसे हुए थे जिनको रोप रेस्क्यू के द्वारा सुरक्षित स्थान तक पहुँचाया गया और सभी अभी सेफ हैं।
After creating havoc across the state, rainfall has provided some relief in Himachal Pradesh's Mandi district. The weather has cleared in Mandi after heavy rainfall over the last 36 hours. However, some roads are still blocked due to landslides. Heavy rains in Madhya Pradesh as well. Capital city Bhopal saw heavy rains. The weather department had earlier issued a red alert warning of very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall in 4 districts of Madhya Pradesh as intermittent showers continued to lash in large parts of the state. It's raining continuously in the cities of Uttar Pradesh as well. The water level of Ganga and Yamuna rivers have increased due to which several low-lying areas have submerged in the water. The Met Department has also predicted heavy rains at different places across Prayagraj.
बहुत तेज पानी बढ़ रहा है, रोज को रोज पानी बढ़ रहा है। अब यहाँ पे सारे स्टूडेंट बहुत परेशान हैं, रात भर सोच रहे हैं कि उनको करना क्या है, कहाँ लेना है कमरा, कहाँ रहना है, बहुत सारी दिक्कतें आ रही हैं।
5-6 फीट पानी जो है ऊपर आ गया है, जिसके कारण जो है यहाँ पर जो है आने जाने वाले घर में पानी घुस गया, सामान लेकर सब भाग रहे हैं। हाँ, बड़ी अव्यवस्था भी है।
Part of bridge over River Ganga has collapsed due to heavy flow of water in Uttar Pradesh's Amroha district. The adjoining villages have submerged in the water, causing problems for the local people.
ये जो गंगा नदी पे पुल बना है ये जनपद को सियाना तहसील बुलंदशहर से जोड़ता है। लोक निर्माण विभाग को बार बार कहा जाता रहा है कि इसकी सतर्क दृष्टि बनाए रखें और जो भी काम उनके विभागीय प्रणाली के हिसाब से हो, उनकी टेक्नोलॉजी के हिसाब से उसे पूर्ण करके रखें। उनके द्वारा कुछ स्तर पर एनआरसी इत्यादि तो काम हुआ है लेकिन ठोस कार्य नहीं हुआ। ना उन्होंने उनके द्वारा इसका कोई एस्टिमेट बनाया गया, ना इस तरह की कोई कार्रवाई अब तक दिखाई है इन्होंने।
Overflowing of the Darhali River in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir has caused a flood-like situation in the region. The river overflow was a result of torrential rainfall in the upper reaches of the Pir Panjal mountain range. Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya's tweet, "Sangathan Sarkar se bada hai," has ignited political speculations on his possibly being shifted to party organizational work for the Uttar Pradesh government. Maurya had met BJP President JP Nadda recently. Interestingly, it was Maurya under whose state presidency BJP won the 2017 assembly polls. Home Minister Amit Shah held a public rally in Manugode Assembly constituency of Telangana, hitting out at K. Chandrasekhar Rao-led government. Shah slammed KCR government, declaring that its countdown has begun. He also said that the BJP will approve the KCR government in the next elections.
मैं आपको कहता हूं, इस विधानसभा में उपचुनाव रेड्डी जी को जिता दो। मैं गारंटी देता हूं, केसीआर की भ्रष्टाचारी सरकार यूं चली जाएगी। चिंता मत करो तेलंगाना वालों, मुनुगोडू वालों, मैं बताता हूं, अगले चुनाव में भाजपा का मुख्यमंत्री आने वाला है।
Senior Congress leader Anand Sharma has resigned as chief of the steering committee of the party's Himachal Pradesh unit ahead of assembly elections in the state. In a letter to Congress interim President Sonia Gandhi, Sharma said that he felt left out of the party's decisions ahead of the polls and that his self-respect is non-negotiable. Farmer leader Rakesh Tikait was detained by Delhi police a day before the Samyukt Kisan Morcha's call for protest at Jantar Mantar. The protest is related to SKM's demand for several concessions from the central government, including that the government set the minimum support prices. Several supporters of SKM are likely to attend this protest.
वहाँ 1 घंटा, फिर 1-1.5 घंटा वहाँ पर रोक के, फिर 1-1.5 घंटा पुलिस स्टेशन में, 3 घंटे रोक के मरज कुछ नहीं। उन्हें किसी ने ये बताया कि जंतर मंतर पे जाके धरने पे बैठेंगे, जो दिल्ली पुलिस का बयान आया। हमारा तो 30-35 लोगों का गांधी पीस फाउंडेशन में एक प्रोग्राम है, एक किताब का विमोचन है बस।
A woman was caught on camera abusing and hitting a security guard at a society in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. The woman was later detained by the Noida police and sent to judicial custody by the court. The woman allegedly argued and assaulted the guards about the delay in opening the gates.
मैडम काफी तेज रफ्तार से दारू के नशे में गाड़ी लेकर गई। मैंने गेट खोला भाग तो मेरे से मैडम ने छूटते ही बदतमीजी से बात की, बदसलूकी की, गाली दी मेरे को। ठीक है सर, उसके बाद में मैं सहन कर गया, मैंने गेट खोल दिया। उनकी मैडम आज प्लीज गाड़ी मत दीजिए मेरे को। तो मैडम गाड़ी से उतर के आई। उतर के आने के बाद मेरा बाजू पकड़ा। बाजू पकड़ने के बाद मेरे फिर उन्होंने ग्रेमान भी पकड़ा और इन्होंने एक धमकी और दी थी मेरे को कि मैं वकील हूँ और मैं तुझ पे रेप केस लगवा करके तुझे जान से मरवा दूंगी।
A public apology has been issued by Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga after a video of his daughter assaulting a doctor went viral. The Chief Minister's daughter, Milari Changte, was reportedly upset after the doctor, a dermatologist with a clinic in state capital Aizawl, refused to see her without an appointment. Controversy has erupted over the name of Mahakal's Prasad in the ad of food delivery company Zomato. The priests of Mahakal Temple in Ujjain have lodged a protest over the ad, demanding an apology from actor Hrithik Roshan and the company. The priests have demanded immediate closure of the ad, accusing the company of hurting sentiments of Hindus.
महाकाल मंदिर से जो प्रसादी जाती है, यदि जाने की प्रथा है नहीं, और जो महाकाल मंदिर में जो प्रसादी बनती है वो शुद्ध शाकाहारी बनती है, इसलिए इस प्रकार के विज्ञापन का हम घोर विरोध करते हैं। इस गलत प्रचार को रोकें और हिंदू समाज से और महाकाल मंदिर प्रबंध समिति से माफी मांगे। वो माफी नहीं मांगेंगे तो आगे जैसा भी हिंदू समाज तय करेगा, पुजारी महासंघ तय करेगा, तो होगा तो फिर न्यायालय की भी शरण लीजिए।
After facing severe backlash for the new ad, Zomato has issued a clarification on the same. The company said the reference was of thalis at Mahakal restaurant and not the Sri Mahakaleshwar temple. Zomato also said Mahakal restaurant is one of their high order volume restaurant partners in Ujjain. The Central Bureau of Investigation is issued, in fact, a lookout notice against 8 people. This is in connection with the excise policy scam. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister has not been named in the lookout circular yet. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia slammed the central government over the lookout notice row earlier in the day when it was speculated that it was his name that was included in the lookout circular. He had spoken to CNN News 18. It was later clarified that he has not been named in the LOC.
आपकी रेड फेल हो गई, अब आप कह रहे हो लुकआउट नोटिस। क्या लुकआउट नोटिस? मैं कहीं भाग थोड़ी रहा हूँ, मैं तो यहाँ बैठा हूँ, अपनी घर में बैठा हूँ। आप मुझे बताओ कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ आना है, मैं जाऊँगा। मैंने पहले ही कह दिया है कि इस जांच में कुछ नहीं निकल सकता, क्योंकि हमने कोई बेईमानी नहीं की, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं हुई, इसलिए हमें पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है। इसलिए हमने कहा पूरी जांच में सहयोग करेंगे। हम भी चाहते हैं जांच जल्दी से खत्म होके पूरा ये इनका जो एक्सपोज है ना, जो शोर मचाया है इन्होंने, वो सब एक्सपोज हो जाए कि ये क्यों कर रहे हैं सब।
War of words between Aam Aadmi Party and Bharatiya Janata Party continues in the national capital. Several BJP leaders, including BJP spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia and Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta, took over on the Aam Aadmi Party over the liquor policy scam.
मैं चुनौती देता हूं अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, अगर आप में थोड़ी सी नैतिकता बची है, 24 घंटे के अंदर आप केवल ये बताइए कि अगर आपने घोटाला नहीं किया तो आबकारी नीति वापस क्यों ली? 144 करोड़ की छूट आपने क्यों दी, जिससे कि सरकार के कोष को घाटा हुआ?
ये एक सर्कुलर होता है जिसे एजेंसी के अधिकारियों द्वारा ये सुनिश्चित करने के लिए जारी किया जाता है कि आपराधिक मामले आपराधिक क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी में जो नामित शख्स है वो देश छोड़कर भाग न जाए। ऐसे लोगों को लुकआउट नोटिस जारी किया जाता है। सिसोदिया जी, ऐसे लोगों को ग्रीटिंग कार्ड नहीं दिए जाते।
लुकआउट नोटिस उसी के अगेंस्ट जारी किया गया जिसने करप्शन की है। इन्होंने तो शीला दीक्षित जी के लिए, बाकी लोगों के लिए पता नहीं क्या क्या बोला था कि सारा देश ही करप्ट था, और कहां पर पहुंचा उसका वो रिजल्ट। लेकिन अपना जब लुकआउट नोटिस निकला तो अब पैनिक मत होइए, अब जो होगा आगे अब वक्त बताएगा आपको, सीबीआई बताएगी। आप
ये सारी इस करप्शन की गढ़ जो है वो ओबराय होटल से ही शुरू होती है, और इनके सरगना का संचालन कौन करते थे? के कविता, जो कि केसीआर के परिवार से हैं। सारा देश सुन रहा है मनीष सिसोदिया जी, बस एक आप ही को नहीं सुन रहा। इनको सीधा लाइसेंस अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने दिया है, इनके ऊपर तो ऑप्शन भी नहीं कराई।
Meanwhile, Congress leader Alka Lamba slammed the Aam Aadmi Party government over the liquor scam. Alka Lamba said that AAP is aware about the money laundering and corruption, and that is why they're not protesting against the agencies.
देखिए, सीबीआई ने 12 घंटे की जांच में कागज दस्तावेज जब्त किए, जिसको आधार बनाते हुए लुकआउट नोटिस जारी करना ये साबित करता है कि मनीष सिसोदिया इसमें फंस रहे हैं। वही नहीं, 12 आईएएस अधिकारी फंसे जिन्हें अभी ट्रांसफर किया गया और सस्पेंड भी किया गया है। आज साफ सी बात है कि 144 करोड़ का शराब नीति में चूना जो है वो सरकारी खजाने को तो लगा है।
In other news, Tyagi Samaj held a Mahapanchayat in support of Shrikant Tyagi in Noida today. The demand was to remove the sections on Shrikant Tyagi, and people of Tyagi Samaj from different states reached the Mahapanchayat site. 4,000 police officials were deployed in the entire area. Tyagi was caught on camera abusing, threatening a woman at a posh Noida society.
Well, the Tyagi Samaj has organized this Mahapanchayat, and we are here at the stage, and I can show you the number of Tyagi supporters over here. The people from the Tyagi community over here are present here in huge numbers, and the demands are simple. They are demanding that proper investigation should be done in the entire Shrikant Tyagi episode. Proper investigation where both sides of the story should be heard.
सरकार ने हमारे खिलाफ, हमारी बिरादरी के खिलाफ ये तानाशाही रवैया जो अपनाया है, हम उसके खिलाफ यहाँ पर इकट्ठा हुए हैं।
यदि वो महिलाओं के सम्मान में थे तो बहन अन्नू त्यागी के साथ गलत क्यों किया गया? उनको 3 दिन थाने में क्यों बैठाया गया?
अपनी सीट का उन्होंने दुरुपयोग किया है, जो बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है समाज के लिए। आज तक हमने कभी भी सड़क पर उतर आंदोलन नहीं किया है, और आज भी हम यहाँ कोई आंदोलन करने नहीं आए। हम सरकार से यहाँ शांति रूप से वार्ता करने आए हैं। अगर सरकार हमारी बातों को सही तरीके से सुनेगी तो ये सरकार के फेवर में रहेगा, अदरवाइज हम सरकार को गिराने का भी कार्य कर सकते हैं।
Clashes broke out between Trinamool Congress and BJP supporters during the Asansol Municipal Corporation by-polls. Police later controlled the clash and dispersed the crowd. Major rejig took place in the Gujarat cabinet just months before the crucial assembly elections in the state. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has taken over the Revenue Department and the Building Ministry. Gujarat is bound for polls this year in December. Rajasthan's ex-BJP leader Gyandev Ahuja has been caught on camera urging a crowd to kill anyone involved in cow slaughter. He also said, and I quote, "We have so far killed 5 people, be it in Lalwandi or Behror," in a direct reference to the lynching of Rakbar Khan and Pehlu Khan. Gyandev is a former legislator from the BJP.
मैं हिंदू धर्म को मानता हूँ। हिंदू धर्म संप्रदाय नहीं है। विभिन्न संप्रदायों का सम्मान करता हूँ। मैं किसी संप्रदाय के खिलाफ नहीं हूँ। आप मेरे घर पर आएंगे तो अगर 100 लोग बैठे होंगे तो 50-60 मुसलमान बैठे होंगे। ईसाई तो हमारे यहाँ है नहीं। तो मैं सबका सम्मान करता हूँ, काम करता हूँ। यह जो वीडियो वायरल हुआ है, ये व्यक्तिगत बातचीत थी। इतना ही मेरा दोष होता है कि मैं जमात या समाज या जाति या वर्ग नहीं बोलता, मैं सीधा मुसलमान में बोलता हूँ।
Bharatiya Janata Party has expelled Madhya Pradesh leader after his disparaging remarks on Brahmins. Pritam Singh Lodhi, the leader from Gwalior Chambal region, was summoned to the BJP headquarters in Bhopal, where his primary membership was scrapped. Pritam Singh Lodhi had slammed the Brahmins, accusing them of fooling and harassing people in the name of religion. Two Al-Qaeda activists, or terrorists rather, in the form of imams at mosques were nabbed in Assam. Incriminating documents, literature related to jihad, Ansarullah material, secret phones and SIM cards were recovered from their possessions. Police said they provided shelter, logistics to activists coming in from Bangladesh, and they also said they were handling recruitment for Al-Qaeda sleeper cell. The second phase of border talks between Meghalaya and Assam, aimed at resolving differences relating to 6 disputed areas, was held at Guwahati today. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and his Meghalaya counterpart Konark Sangma recently signed a memorandum of understanding to resolve the border disputes between the two states. Master blaster Sachin Tendulkar flagged off the Mumbai Half Marathon 2022 at the Bandra Kurla complex. Over 13,000 runners competed in 3 different categories of the Mumbai Half Marathon. Of this, over 4,000 are scheduled to take place in the 21-kilometer challenge and 7,000 and 2,500 respectively in the 10-kilometer and 5-kilometer runs.
बहुत खुशी हो रही है क्योंकि ये पिछले 2 साल काफ़ी चैलेंजिंग रहे हैं, सभी के लिए चैलेंजिंग रहे हैं, मगर खुशी इस बात की हो रही है कि इन स्पाइट ऑफ ऑल दीज चैलेंजेस यहाँ पे जो टर्नआउट हमें दिखाई दिया, 13-14 हज़ार पार्टिसिपेंट्स थे, उसमें 2,000 इंडियन नेवी से भी है। बहुत गर्व की बात है। एजिस फेडरल लाइफ इंश्योरेंस को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करूँगा। कार्तिक यहाँ पे उन्होंने काफ़ी मेहनत दी है और उसका नतीजा ये है।
A relay long-range patrol Amrit is being conducted by the ITBP. The relay LRP started from the Karakoram Pass in Ladakh on 1st of August and will terminate at the Jechapla in Arunachal Pradesh on 14th October after completing a 75-day journey covering a distance of approximately 7,575 kilometers. An Indian Air Force contingent is participating in exercise Pitch Black 2022 in Australia from 19th August to 8th September in Darwin. The biennial exercise is considered to be Royal Australian Air Force's capstone international engagement activity with Air Force from strategic partners and allies. Combined troops of the Indian Army and the United States Army practiced aerial insurgent precision of dropping loads and combat freefall during the ongoing joint exercise Vajra Prahar. Both the armies used GPADS during this joint exercise. A Nepalese mountaineer, Sanu Sherpa, set the record by climbing all 14 highest peaks in the world, called 8,000er twice. Sherpa climbed all 8 peaks in Nepal above the height of 8,000. Family members celebrated his return to the country with several programs to felicitate. Pakistan, FIR has been registered against former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan under the Anti-Terror Act. The FIR has been filed by Islamabad police. Sources tell CNN News 18 that Imran has been booked for threatening a female magistrate during a public rally in Islamabad, which happened on 20th of August. And staying with Pakistan, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said that Pakistan wants to have permanent peace with India through dialogue, as war is not an option for either of the two countries to resolve the Kashmir issue. Speaking to a delegation of students from Harvard University, Sharif also said that sustainable peace in the region was linked to resolution of the Kashmir issue as per UN resolution. Singapore has repealed the country's law which criminalized intimacy between two men. This step is hailed as long sought by gay rights activists. The steps comes after Singapore's Prime Minister has said that the nation was willing to accept the relationship between consenting adults. More than 41,000 monkeypox cases have been confirmed worldwide. The United States has reported the most number of cases in the world, which is 14,000. WHO has also issued highest level of alarms for monkeypox. With cases continuously rising across the world, the virus has become cause of major concern. Summer is causing havoc in Europe. Many European countries are witnessing the worst droughts in decades. Drought has exposed ancient stones and World War era ships. 2 ships have been spotted as the water levels recede. Spain is battling a massive wildfire in its southeastern region. Huge clouds of black smoke filled the sky as firefighters used helicopters to douse the fire. Mexico is undergoing a devastating heat wave along with alarming water shortage. The Mexican president has also declared an emergency last month. The agriculture industry of the country has even taken a massive hit. Locals have also been struggling with the scorching heat along with extreme water crisis. China says it will try to protect its grain harvest from record-settling drought by using chemicals to generate rain. The country's southern Hubei province has started a 3-month-long cloud seeding project in a move to protect grain crops from drought during the dry summers in the country in 6 decades. Afghanistan. Heavy flooding from seasonal rains in eastern Afghanistan overnight have left at least 9 people dead, swept away homes and destroyed livestock and agricultural land. Abdullah Mufakar, head of Logar province's Natural Disaster Management Ministry, said it was still unknown as to how many people were killed and injured because of the rising water level. Inflation in Germany has been hovering at high levels over the recent months and may hit 10% in autumn. German consumers have been groaning under rising prices for months as the country's inflation rate soared to 7.6% in July this year, hitting a record high since 1990 for 3 consecutive months. One of Venezuela's most precious national parks, the Sierra Nevada, is at risk of deforestation as trees have been cut down to accommodate expanding farms. Environmentalists have now said the deforestation and open fires are contributing to the deterioration of the park's flora and fauna and its natural ecosystem. It has been estimated that around 12 hectares of forests have been cut down in recent years. The daughter of the Russian nationalist ideologist, often called Putin's brain, was killed when her car exploded on the outskirts of Moscow. The investigation committee branch for the Moscow region said that Saturday night blast was caused by a bomb planted in the SUV driven by Daria Dugina. The explosion took place as Dugina was returning from a cultural festival that she had attended with her father. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has tested positive for COVID-19. He has cancelled his trip to Tunisia, where he was going to attend a conference on African development. This comes as Japan experiences a record increase in COVID cases throughout July and August. Prime Minister Modi has also tweeted wishing Kishida a speedy recovery. National Seniors Day is being celebrated worldwide today. The day is observed with the intent to highlight the contributions of elderly people to human society and honour them. The day was marked by then United States President Ronald Reagan back in 1988. Burnt-out Russian tanks and infantry carriers were on show in the Ukrainian capital's central Kharchatyk Boulevard. Locals could walk beside the eerie exhibit made up of a dozen of military vehicles parked on the road. Many saw the display as a hard-hitting indictment of the invasion. An upset Anthony Joshua broke down in his post-fight media conference after world heavyweight defeat to Ukraine's Alexander Usyk. At the end of the fight, a furious Joshua picked up 2 of Usyk's belts, dropped them on the floor.
I was mad, at myself, not anyone, just at myself. But then I realized, oh shit, this is sport. Let me do the right thing and come back. And then I just spoke from my heart. It's been so tough. You see AJ holding it together, yeah. And I'm a hustler, so I try and put things together. I try to work hard, put things together, make sure my team's good.
Somalian forces end jihadist siege at the Mogadishu hotel. The deadly siege was over after about 30 hours since the hotel was stormed by the Al-Shabaab jihadists. If you recall, Islamic terrorists stormed a hotel in Somalia's capital, engaging in hour-long exchange of fire with the security forces that left at least 20 people dead. Hindi film actor Ranveer Singh has been summoned in the nude photo shoot case. Mumbai police will be recording his statement as part of the ongoing investigation against the actor. However, we have learned that Singh has asked for more time and he may not appear before the police tomorrow. Akshay Kumar is back with yet another release. The trailer of his suspense thriller Chutputti dropped on Saturday. The trailer is loaded with power-packed performances and a gripping storyline. Akshay Kumar plays the role of a policeman who's on the hunt for a serial killer. The film will be released digitally on 2nd of September. That's all that I have in this show. Thanks for watching. Good night.